As we ventured further into the depths of the haunted house, the air grew heavy with an eerie silence. Every step we took echoed through the empty halls, sending shivers down our spines. The flickering candlelight cast dancing shadows on the cracked walls, adding to the unsettling atmosphere. The house seemed to have a life of its own, as if it was watching our every move. Creaking floorboards and distant whispers echoed through the corridors, making our hearts race with anticipation. Each room we entered held its own secrets, waiting to be unraveled. With each encounter, we couldn't help but feel a mix of fear and curiosity. We were drawn to the unknown, compelled to uncover the truth behind the haunting. The spirits that resided in this house were restless, and it was up to us to give them peace. As we delved deeper into the history of the house, we discovered a tragic tale of love and betrayal. It seemed that the spirits trapped within these walls were unable to move on, forever bound to the pain and sorrow that consumed them in life. In one room, we stumbled upon a dusty old diary, its pages filled with the anguished words of a lost soul. It revealed a story of a forbidden love affair that ended in tragedy. The echoes of their tormented spirits still lingered in the room, their presence palpable. We continued our journey, guided by the flickering candlelight and the whispers of the past. We encountered apparitions, their ethereal forms floating through the air, reaching out to us with desperate pleas for help. It was as if they were trapped in a never-ending loop, reliving their final moments over and over again. With each encounter, we used our knowledge of the supernatural to communicate with the spirits. We conducted seances, trying to bridge the gap between the living and the dead. We offered them solace and understanding, hoping to free them from their eternal torment. But as we delved deeper into the darkness, the haunting intensified. The spirits became more aggressive, their anger and resentment palpable. We were no longer mere observers. We were now players in their twisted game. The house seemed to come alive, its walls shifting and changing, creating a labyrinth of terror. Doors slammed shut behind us, trapping us in rooms filled with malevolent energy. Shadows danced and whispered, their voices growing louder and more menacing. Yet, we pressed on, our determination unwavering. We knew that in order to bring peace to these lost souls, we had to confront the darkness that consumed them. We faced our own fears head-on, battling the supernatural forces that sought to consume us. With each step forward, we unraveled the mysteries of the house, uncovering the truth behind the haunting. And as we reached the heart of the darkness, we were met with a choice: to succumb to the fear or to stand strong and bring closure to the restless spirits. In the end, we chose bravery over fear. We confronted the malevolent force that held the spirits captive, breaking its hold on them. As the house trembled and the spirits dissipated into the ether, we knew we had accomplished our mission. Leaving the haunted house, we carried with us the memories of our eerie encounters. It was a journey that tested our courage, but it was also a journey that brought closure and redemption to the lost souls that once dwelled within those walls. As we stepped out of the haunted house, a sense of relief washed over us. The once foreboding structure now stood silent and empty, its malevolence banished by our bravery and determination. The lost souls that once haunted its halls were finally free, their restless spirits released from the clutches of darkness. As we walked away from the house, we couldn't help but reflect on the journey we had undertaken. It was a path filled with uncertainty, fear, and doubt, but it was also a path that led to redemption and closure for those tormented souls. We knew that our actions had made a difference, that we had brought peace to the spirits that had long been trapped within those walls. Word of our successful mission spread throughout the town, and soon, we became known as the ones who could confront the supernatural forces that plagued the living and the dead. People sought our help, and we willingly stepped forward, ready to face whatever darkness awaited us. With each new case, our courage grew, and our bond as a team strengthened. We became adept at deciphering the signs of a haunting, uncovering the secrets that tied the spirits to the places they haunted. But it was not just our skills that made us successful. It was our unwavering belief in the power of bravery and compassion. Together, we navigated through abandoned asylums, ancient burial grounds, and forgotten mansions, always striving to bring peace to the lost souls we encountered. We faced countless horrors, both physical and supernatural, but our resolve remained unshaken. We knew that no matter how terrifying the journey, we had to confront the darkness head-on in order to bring light to those trapped within. Through our efforts, we not only brought closure to the spirits, but also to the living. Families were reunited with their lost loved ones, and the community found solace in the knowledge that their town was no longer plagued by the supernatural. Our work became a beacon of hope, a symbol of triumph over darkness. As time passed, the haunted house we had conquered became a symbol of our triumph. It stood as a reminder that no matter how daunting the task, with bravery, determination, and compassion, we could overcome any darkness. The house itself became a place of healing, transformed into a sanctuary where the lost souls found peace and the living found closure. Our journey had come full circle, and we continued to help those in need, never wavering from our mission. We understood that the battle against the supernatural would always be ongoing, but armed with the knowledge that we could make a difference, we pressed on. And so, we became the guardians of the lost souls, the ones who brought light to the darkest corners of the world. With each new case, we carried the memories of our eerie encounters, a constant reminder of the lives we had touched and the redemption we had brought. Our journey was far from over, but we faced the future with renewed determination and the unwavering belief that bravery would always triumph over fear. Every day, we received calls and messages from desperate individuals seeking our help. They had heard of our reputation, of the victories we had achieved, and they looked to us as their last hope. We never turned anyone away, for we knew the pain of being lost and alone, and we understood the importance of offering compassion and guidance. Our team had grown over the years, attracting individuals from different walks of life who shared our passion for helping others. Each member brought their unique skills and strengths, making us a formidable force against the supernatural forces that threatened to engulf the world. Together, we formed a bond that went beyond friendship. We were a family united by a common purpose. As we ventured into new cases, we encountered horrors that tested our resolve. We faced vengeful spirits, malevolent entities, and ancient curses that sought to destroy everything in their path. But we never faltered. We stood strong, drawing strength from one another and the countless lives we had saved before. The house, once a symbol of darkness, had now become a beacon of hope. It stood tall, its walls echoing with the voices of the lost souls we had helped find their peace. We had transformed it into a sanctuary, a place where the living and the departed could find solace, where closure could be achieved, and where healing was possible. Our journey had taught us many things. We had learned that the battle against the supernatural was not one that could be won with brute force alone. It required empathy, understanding, and a willingness to listen to the stories of those who had been touched by darkness. We had come to realize that sometimes the greatest weapon against evil was not a weapon at all, but love and compassion. As time went on, our reputation grew, and more people sought our aid. We traveled far and wide, venturing into haunted houses, abandoned asylums, and cursed landscapes. With each new case, we carried the weight of our past victories and the knowledge that we were making a difference in the lives of those we encountered. Our journey was far from over, and we knew that the battle against the supernatural would always be ongoing. But armed with the lessons we had learned, the support of our team, and the unwavering belief in the power of bravery, we faced the future with renewed determination. We were the guardians of the lost souls, the light in the darkest corners of the world. And as long as there were those in need, we would continue to fight, to bring hope and redemption to those who had lost their way. For we understood that no matter how daunting the task, with bravery, determination, and compassion, we could overcome any darkness. Our journey took us to places few dared to venture. We stepped into the eerie silence of haunted houses, feeling the weight of the spirits that lingered within. We explored the decaying halls of abandoned asylums, where the echoes of forgotten souls whispered through the corridors. And we braved the cursed landscapes, where the very air seemed to carry an otherworldly presence. But we were not alone in our mission. Our team, a diverse group of individuals who had each faced their own demons, stood by our side. Together, we formed a bond that was unbreakable, united by a shared purpose to bring peace to those who had been tormented by the supernatural. As you step into the dimly lit hallway, a shiver runs down your spine. The air feels heavy, charged with an eerie energy that makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. You can't help but wonder what secrets this haunted house holds within its walls. As you cautiously make your way through the creaking corridors, you catch glimpses of faded wallpaper peeling off, revealing the history of the place. The ghostly whispers seem to grow louder, urging you to delve deeper into the mysteries that lie ahead. With each step, the atmosphere becomes more palpable, and you can almost feel the presence of the spirits lingering in the shadows. The flickering candlelight casts eerie shadows on the walls, making the figures in the paintings seem as if they could come alive at any moment. You find yourself drawn to a grand staircase, its steps worn and weathered with age. The whispers guide you upward, as if leading you to an unknown destination. As you ascend, the air grows colder, and a chill settles deep within your bones. At the top of the stairs, you find yourself in a long corridor lined with closed doors. The whispers grow more insistent, urging you to choose a path. Your heart pounds in your chest as you reach out to turn the handle of the nearest door. Inside, you discover a room frozen in time. The furniture is covered in dusty sheets, and the once vibrant wallpaper has faded to a ghostly gray. You can almost hear the echoes of laughter and conversation that once filled the air. But it's not just the physical remnants of the past that haunt this room. As you stand in the center, the whispers grow louder, their voices intertwining in a cacophony of lost souls. You feel a wave of sadness wash over you, their collective longing for peace and resolution. As you continue to explore the haunted house, you uncover more secrets, each room telling its own haunting tale. The whispers guide you through hidden passageways, revealing hidden compartments and forgotten treasures. The spirits seem to be reaching out, desperate to have their stories heard. But as you delve deeper into the darkness, you realize that not all ghosts are malevolent. Some simply long for closure, a chance to be heard and understood. You become their conduit, their voice in a world that has long forgotten them. As you finally make your way back to the entrance of the haunted house, you can't help but feel a sense of gratitude. The ghostly whispers have taken you on a journey of discovery, not just of the supernatural, but of the human spirit. You leave the haunted house with a newfound respect for the past and a deeper understanding of the power of storytelling. The ghostly whispers will forever linger in your memory, a reminder of the unseen world that exists just beyond our reach. As you step out of the haunted house, your heart is filled with a mix of emotions. Gratitude for the spirits who guided you and shared their stories with you. Awe for the hidden secrets and forgotten treasures that you uncovered. And a deep sense of respect for the power of the past and the importance of preserving history. The ghostly whispers continue to echo in your mind, their haunting tales etched into your memory. You realize that these spirits were not just lost souls, but remnants of lives once lived. They were people with hopes and dreams, fears and regrets, just like you. And now, through your journey, you have become their voice, their conduit to the living world. As you reflect on your experience, you understand that storytelling is a powerful tool that transcends time and connects us all. It allows us to empathize with others, to learn from the past, and to find solace in shared experiences. The haunted house was not just a place of fear, but a realm of forgotten narratives waiting to be heard. Leaving the haunted house, you carry with you a newfound appreciation for the importance of preserving history and the power of storytelling. You understand that there is so much more to the world than what meets the eye, and that the unseen, the supernatural, is just as real and impactful as the tangible. As you walk away, you know that the ghostly whispers will forever linger in your memory. They have left an indelible mark on your soul, reminding you of the unseen world that exists just beyond our reach. And perhaps, one day, you will return to the haunted house, not as a curious explorer, but as a storyteller, to ensure that the voices of the past are never forgotten. You find yourself unable to shake off the haunting memories of the house. The stories and experiences you encountered within its walls have left an undeniable imprint on your soul. As you walk away, you can't help but feel a sense of duty to preserve the history that resides within those haunted halls. You understand that the stories of those who came before us hold immense value. They provide us with lessons, insights, and connections to our shared humanity. You realize that it is through the power of storytelling that we can bridge the gap between generations and keep the past alive. With this newfound appreciation, you decide to delve deeper into the world of storytelling. You immerse yourself in books, films, and conversations that explore the art of narrative. You study the techniques of master storytellers and learn how to craft compelling tales that capture the essence of human experience. As you grow in your understanding of storytelling, you begin to see its impact in all aspects of life. From the tales shared around a campfire to the anecdotes exchanged over a cup of coffee, stories have the ability to inspire, educate, and heal. You realize that through storytelling, you can create a sense of empathy and understanding that transcends time and connects people from all walks of life. With each passing day, your desire to return to the haunted house grows stronger. You yearn to uncover more forgotten narratives, to give voice to the spirits that reside within its walls. You know that their stories deserve to be heard, acknowledged, and preserved. And so, one day, armed with your newfound storytelling skills and a heart full of reverence for the past, you make your way back to the haunted house. But this time, you are not merely an explorer. You are a storyteller, ready to breathe life into the forgotten tales that linger in the shadows. You enter the house with a sense of purpose, your mind buzzing with anticipation. With each creaking floorboard and flickering light, you feel the presence of the spirits surrounding you, eager to have their stories told. You listen intently to their whispers, their ethereal voices guiding you through the labyrinthine corridors of the house. Hours turn into days, and days into weeks, as you meticulously record the stories that unfold before you. You capture their essence, their pain, their joy, and their longing. You weave their narratives into a tapestry that honors their existence and immortalizes their struggles and triumphs. When you finally emerge from the haunted house, you carry with you a collection of stories that are imbued with the weight of history. These stories are not just tales of fear and mystery. They are testaments to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of storytelling itself. You share these stories with the world, ensuring that the voices of the past are never forgotten. Through your words, you ignite a spark in the hearts of those who listen, inspiring them to seek out their own stories and to preserve the narratives that shape their lives. As you continue on your journey as a storyteller, you know that the haunted house will forever hold a special place in your heart. It was within those walls that you discovered the true power of storytelling and the importance of honoring the voices that came before us. And so, you carry on, armed with the knowledge that storytelling is not just a tool for entertainment, but a means to connect, to learn, and to preserve. You understand that the unseen, the supernatural, and the forgotten are just as real and impactful as the tangible. And with each story you tell, you ensure that the ghostly whispers of the haunted house will forever linger in the hearts and minds of those who listened. As you continue on your journey as a storyteller, the haunted house remains a constant source of inspiration for you. It was within those walls that you discovered the true power of storytelling and the importance of honoring the voices that came before us. The memories of the haunted house linger in your mind, reminding you of the stories that unfolded within its mysterious confines. You understand that storytelling is not just a tool for entertainment, but a means to connect, to learn, and to preserve. Through your words, you have the ability to transport listeners to another time, another place, and immerse them in the rich tapestry of human experiences. The stories you share are not just figments of imagination, but windows into the past, reminders of the struggles, triumphs, and emotions that have shaped our world. You know that the unseen, the supernatural, and the forgotten are just as real and impactful as the tangible. The ghostly whispers that echo through the haunted house are a testament to this truth. They remind you that there is more to our existence than what meets the eye, and that the stories we tell can bridge the gap between the physical and the ethereal. With each story you tell, you ensure that the ghostly whispers of the haunted house will forever linger in the hearts and minds of those who listen. You ignite a spark in the hearts of your audience, inspiring them to seek out their own stories and to preserve the narratives that shape their lives. You encourage them to look beyond the surface, to delve into the